In the year 100 BC, a boy was born into a world teetering on the edge of chaos. Gaius Julius Caesar, whose name would become legend, was destined to rewrite the fate of Rome and the world itself. This is the story of ambition that burned like fire, a mind sharper than any sword, and a destiny forged in blood and betrayal. Noble beginnings and formative years. Born on July 12 or 13, 100 BC, Julius Caesar came from the Julian clan, proud descendants of Aeneas, the Trojan prince said to be son of Venus herself. But nobility did not guarantee wealth or safety. Caesar's early years were marked by political turbulence. Rome was divided between the optimates, the aristocratic elite, and the populares, champions of the people. His father died when Julius was young, leaving his mother, Aurelia, to guide him with wisdom and strength. His uncle, Gaius Marius, was a famed general who fought for the populares, clashing bitterly with Sulla, the dictator who would purge Rome of his enemies. As a teenager, Caesar was forced to flee the city to escape Sulla's deadly prescriptions. But exile was brief. With cunning and courage, he returned, determined to carve his own path. Youthful ambition and the pirate incident. Around 75 BC, fate tested young Caesar in an unexpected way. Kidnapped by Cilician pirates, he faced death with boldness few could match. Rather than cower, Caesar befriended his captors, joked with them, and even demanded they raise his ransom, claiming he was worth more. Upon release, his fury was swift and merciless. He raised a fleet, hunted down the pirates, and crucified them, keeping his promise. This was no ordinary youth. This was a future ruler. The first steps in politics. Caesar's political rise was rapid. Elected Pontifex Maximus in 63 BC, he claimed Rome's highest religious office, blending faith with power. As Aedile, he dazzled Rome with spectacular games, winning popular favor. Yet, his personal life was tumultuous. His marriage to Pompeia ended amid scandal, reflecting Rome's volatile politics. The First Triumvirate and Consulship. In 60 BC, Caesar forged an alliance that would shake Rome, the First Triumvirate, joining forces with Pompey, the celebrated general, and Crassus, the wealthiest man in Rome. Together, they controlled the Senate and shaped Roman destiny. As consul in 59 BC, Caesar pushed reforms to aid veterans and the poor, angering the Senate's elite but securing popular loyalty. His political savvy was unmatched. The Gallic Wars, military genius on display. Given command of Gaul, Caesar embarked on campaigns that would make him a legend. From 58 to 50 BC, he conquered tribes, crossed rivers, and expanded Rome's borders to the Atlantic. At Alesia, Caesar's engineering brilliance trapped the Gallic leader Vercingetorix, forcing his surrender and cementing Roman supremacy. His writings glorified his victories and shaped history's view of the wars. Meanwhile, a secret burden weighed on him. Caesar suffered epileptic seizures, a hidden vulnerability he kept from all. The death of Crassus, rising tensions, and the Rubicon. The fragile balance shattered when Crassus died in Parthia. Pompey, once Caesar's ally, turned wary and aligned with Rome's Senate elite. In 49 BC, Caesar faced a fateful choice. Crossing the Rubicon meant civil war. With steady voice, he declared, "The die is cast," setting Rome ablaze with conflict. Civil war and Pompey's defeat. Outnumbered but undeterred, Caesar crushed Pompey's forces in Greece. Pompey fled to Egypt, only to meet a brutal end. In Egypt, Caesar began a legendary alliance with Queen Cleopatra, fathering a son, Caesarion, his legacy intertwined with the ancient Nile. Dictatorship and Reform. Declared dictator for life, Caesar enacted sweeping reforms: the Julian calendar, Senate expansion, land redistribution, and debt relief. His iconic laurel wreath wasn't just a crown, it concealed a personal insecurity, his baldness setting a fashion for emperors to come. The Ides of March, assassination. Fearful senators plotted his fall. On March 15, 44 BC, the Ides of March, Caesar was stabbed 23 times, betrayed by friends and foes alike. His assassination ended a reign, but ignited a new chapter of Roman history. Legacy, the birth of empire. Caesar's adopted heir Octavian rose to become Augustus, Rome's first emperor. The name Caesar became synonymous with power, Tsar, Kaiser, echoing through ages. His military tactics, writings, and reforms still shape our world. From a boy in Rome to a god among men, Caesar's story is timeless. Julius Caesar was more than a man. He was the embodiment of ambition, genius, and the tragic cost of power. His life remains a saga for the ages, forever etched in history, forever alive in legend.